Right. First sharp and smooth. Da-da-da-da. Child's play. Okay, so this is Construction Simulator 2012 or House Restaurant or something like that. It's one of those what people call Euro sims. There's a whole bunch of different simulators for somewhat mundane tasks that no one takes seriously. However, I always found the idea of those games tempting, or well, I have an interest in them and I actually somewhat like them, but the problem is that there really aren't any videos in YouTube or proper reviews on the internet about these games. Most let's plays you see about these games are from, well, they are in German, so well, I don't understand German, so they aren't much use to me. But I guess that's because these games mostly sell in German. They sell a buttload of these games in Germany. So anyway, I really haven't bought many of these or any of these because I'm always afraid that they actually suck big time from a gamer perspective. I've been playing games for my whole life and I like complex and games like that. But I decided to fill the void and do an occasional Eurosim video. So I'll play this game and there'll be a small commentary every once in a while and you'll be able to see if it's actually a proper game. Hey, there's a car. It's not an empty world. This is the second mission. The first one was just a tutorial. You build a garage. I think it's... no, it's not there. But this area here, I think I'm supposed to dig it out. There's a mouse cursor. At least in the demo I was able to get this one. So there are the controls. I found that the cars actually control a lot better with the gamepad, but the controls there on the gamepad, they are actually wrong. So I was just confused all the time. So I'm not using gamepad now. Let's put this truck here and start excavating. There. Nice blade metal. Well done, please. I guess I'm supposed to be using this one. I wonder if it's possible to just move the mouse without moving the camera all the time. Dig out the marked area for the foundation. Radio. This is big excavator. The tutorial you could only use a small one. Hope this digs a bit faster. Okay, nice positioning there. Switch to this mode and okay, that handles that. Right, that's all we need. Sniper. For a €10 game, I'm actually a bit surprised on the quality of the sand physics. They aren't at all. You know, you expect these games to be just completely shit, but sand actually behaves nicely, and if you pile it on next to the truck will start moving and so on. Well, actually that's not how shit works in real life. You can pile stuff on the truck, but anyway. This this excavator is a lot more efficient than the one you get using the tutorial. Problem I had with the smaller excavator was that the arm, whatever, and it was so small that it was kind of hard to reach the truck, and was always hammering its sides. This is easy though. There's actually a continue. It's not all that useful. Here. Nice that they included it. Can't even see it. Okay, now I can see this. Though this definitely adds to the immersion, but maybe makes the game a bit too hard for my taste. This a bit. Here. Much hole in here, but alright, dumper truck is full. Guess I need to go and empty it. I wonder where I do that. I have a map though, but only where I can find my arms closer. Tell me. Builders merchant, concrete works, layer. Maybe I'm supposed to take it to the concrete works. Just insane. Well, let's hit it. The cars really control awfully badly on the keyboard. But testing out the game pad, they were much better, so this is, designed for them. Clearly I can know English. Oh, there. It's the place I'm supposed to dump this stuff. Maybe here. Operate this. Creating a mountain under myself. Is that enough? But if you have kids, this, I think they would. Oh, I think kids would find this game totally boss. It has all the excavators and trucks and so on and forth. And it is a bit simple. I mean, you can't do any crazy free roam building thing. When we get to place the walls and such out, there are preset locations where you are placing them. So essentially you are building the thing has already kind of like been designed, and you're just going to complete. Okay, so I finished that part. The game is actually quite generous. It's not nitpicky about the lines. You really don't have to be so well, perfect with the thing you excavate, and that's really nice. The game would really become painful if you had to. So next. No. First I must park a concrete pump properly and secure it with supports. Okay, we'll see what comes out of it. Wonder which one of the trucks I was actually supposed to take first. Concrete pump. I guess this is the pump. Wonder how it works. Extend the supports. Those, not those. Not that. X and Y. Wow, X and Y. Odd choice. I don't think that's how you do it, but yeah, let's take another try. Take a bit more space. Maybe here. Never seen anything like this. Maybe it will all become clearer when I take the tow truck. Rotate the drum, but I don't know what that does. Also have a spout, so maybe I need to aim with the spout and then rotate this thing and pump for. Concrete mixer the same. Fill up the concrete. Oh my god. Fill up the concrete works first. Okay. rocks. Watch out, guys. Shaky driving here. Where to? Is it here? Maybe I do need the pump or something. Go on, Fridge. You can do it. You can do it. I'd imagine that it... I don't even know where the pump is. It's just... like this. Supposed to... Maybe this isn't supposed to be connected to the car. Maybe it's... Maybe the car is supposed to be dropping the concrete here and then it will be easier to spray there. I'll try that. This game's complex. Is this how you do it? Nothing's happening. Fix concrete filling pipe. That sounds like something I need to do. Okay. Pump concrete. Oh, finally. Now I got this. There are so many joints here that it's actually very hard to control. Okay, so I'm finished with the foundation. That one actually, the foreman said that it needs to be all nice and smooth, and well, it needed to be quite smooth, as you may have seen. The excavating part was a lot less, I don't know what's the word, finicky, nitpicky with the quality of your work. You may not want me to do the foundation for your house, but I think that turned out pretty okay, considering that I have never used the equipment. Next time will be faster. Well, I don't know about that. So what do we do now? Okay, so next I'm supposed to be placing balls on that truck with this crane. But because this video is already quite long, I'm gonna save that to another part. I'm pretty sure that you can continue the mission from any stage that you have received, opened, played through. I'm trying to figure out if I can find a button to use this mouse without turning my wheel all the time. Nope, no can do.